Hi, welcome to Cryptic Verbalism. This is a video series where I solve cryptic crosswords live, explain parsing, mechanics, tactics, strategies, in an effort to help you with your own crosswords. Going to look at the Guardian Quick Cryptic number 37, which has just come out, set by Tramp this week. This is typically a nice, gentle start to the week. You can also find some content on mechanics and how to solve crosswords on my Cryptic Verbalism website, which I'm building. I'll put a link in the description. It's still work in progress. And you can find the browser extension I'm using to take notes by searching for Crossword Companion on the Chrome Web Store. Okay, so let's get started. I'll just open up the companion to start taking some notes. So what have we got? One across. Successful books from footballer and actor Peter. Okay, so successful books would probably be best sellers. I think we've got the footballer is George Best and the actor is Peter Sellers. So this is a charade clue, and that gives us lots of starting letters, which is great. One down. Punches part of rib low shot. So punches is probably the straight part, and I think part of is indicating that we've got a hidden word. And if we look at the B in rib, we've got BLOWS, which is blows, which are punches. Two down. Earlier, one's touring African country. So we've probably got an anagram here. I think touring is an anagram indicator, and the country, looking at the letters of earlier ones, is probably Sierra Leone, which would give the straight part, the African country. Three down. Got sad going out for party. So going out looks like it could be an anagram indicator. A party is often a do. So what could this be? If it is do at the end and we use the anagram helper, we've got sad, shuffle, stag do. Okay, so we've got a stag do, which is a party. Let me just hide the companion for now. Four down. Record from composer on the radio. So on the radio probably indicates that we've got a homophone. A record could be something like an LP. Composer on the radio. So I reckon we've probably got a word for a particular composer on a homophone. So I think the composer is Liszt, which is Listz, I think, his name. But because it's a homophone, we're just going to use List, which gives us a word for record or list. Five down. Band before musical, it's hard work. So I would expect that we've got perhaps a word for a band and then perhaps a word for a musical, and altogether it means that it's hard work, which would make it a charade. It doesn't jump out at me, so we'll skip to the next one for now. Cover that woman on film. So that woman could be she. What could the on film be? So on film could be some kind of abbreviation for a film, perhaps. I'll just leave she in for now and see if we get any more letters. Go back to the acrosses. So 7 across. Foreign character seen in home game. So the foreign character is probably omega, which is a letter from the Greek alphabet. It's a hidden word, so seen in indicates a hidden word, and home game contains the letters omega, and I mistyped stag do, so I'll just fix that. Okay, 8 across. Bear's fancy sword. So fancy could be an anagram indicator, sword could be a saber, so we have an anagram of bears. Let's take a look at 9 across. Driest ground to walk. So ground could be an anagram indicator. Driest has 6 letters, and it contains the letters we've already got. So I guess this is stride, which is to walk. Let's do 10 across. Fool, expert witness in part. So in part could again be a hidden word indicator, and we do have the word twit inside expert witness, and that would be a fool. Looking at 6 down, that woman is she, I think, and the film is E.T., the extraterrestrial. That's a really common abbreviation you see in these crosswords. 5 down looks like it's probably going to be elbow something. So hard work would be elbow grease. Grease is a musical band. Is there a band called Elbow? I don't know. So I'm not entirely sure where the word elbow comes from there. Let me just open up my notes and say that I want to take a look at the end at 5 down. Okay, so 12 across. Extract, again, extract could well be a hidden word indicator, and if it is, the hidden word would be bell from Nobel Laureate, and that could be a call, a bell. Okay, let's do 12 down as it gives us some starting letters. 1 cleans behind bed. It is messy. So we could have a messy being an anagram indicator. If it was, then the letters for the anagram would probably be bed, it. Although I don't see what that could be, so let's just take a look. Bed, it, shuffle. Don't think it is an anagram. 1 cleans behind bed. Well, let's see. We could have a word for 1 or 1 cleans that goes behind the letters bed, B-D, but I'm not sure, so let's move on to the next one. 13 across. Person that's fetching is more naked, reportedly. So reportedly probably indicates that we've got a homophone, and if something is more, it could be ending in ER, like nuder, or I don't know, another word for something that means naked. So, and the straight part is probably a person that's fetching, like a carrier or a lifter or something like this. Again, it doesn't jump out, so let's move to the next one. 16 across. Flyer is part of, so it is part of. We've had a lot of hidden words, so I think we've got a hidden word here, and in fact, looking at the O that we have in the answer so far, we do have a hidden word, which is drone, and a drone could be a flyer, like a wasp. 17 across. Guides in northern city picked up. So what could a northern city be? It could be Leeds, Manchester, Hull. Guides in northern city. In could be a hidden word indicator, but I don't see an A. So let's move on. 18 across. Our greenest bananas, one might cut branches. So bananas, I think, is probably an anagram indicator. If it is, it's an anagram of our greenest. I think that would be tree surgeon, which is an anagram, and that's a person who cuts branches. Let's take a look at the downs that we haven't done yet. So 15 down. Learner, driver, say, with small limbs. So a learner could just be L. A driver could be someone who's in a car, or it could be a golf club or something like this. Small limbs, what could small limbs be? Like twigs or something like this. Small branches, shoots. This one doesn't jump out at me, so we'll move to the next one. 11 down. Supplier in basement for delivery. So what could this be? In, again, could be a hidden word indicator. If it was, it would be meant for, which doesn't look like it fits. So, and we're going to jump on to the next one for now. 14 down. Rinse off sticky substance. So off could be an anagram indicator. We've got an R and an N in the answer. So those could be the letters for it, and that would give us resin, which is a sticky substance. So we're nearly done with this. Let's look at 12 down. So something that cleans could be a bidet, which you get in some bathrooms. So what have we got here? It is an anagram of bed, it. So messy is an anagram indicator. The letters are bed, it, and that gives us bidet. So what are we left with? 17 across. So guides in northern city picked up. So what could northern be? Northern could just be N, and then we could have a word for a city. So what could, and the straight part being guides. So again, this doesn't jump out at me, but potentially it helps us with 11 down. So let's take a look at that. Supplier in basement for delivery. So what could a basement be? Cellar. Okay, so delivery could be a homophone indicator. It could mean the delivery of the word, which would mean that the straight part is a supplier, which is a seller, and we have a homophone of the word basement. So what have we got here? Elbow grease. I wonder if I've spelled elbow grease wrong, because the northern city could well be Leeds. I'm just going to hit reveal because I often spell things wrong. Okay, no, that's fine. So it has got an A in it. So guides. Okay, so again, it's a homophone. It is Leeds, the answer, but it's the word Leads, which is guides. And the northern city is Leeds, Leeds, and picked up just means kind of heard. So what we've got is homophone. I think 13 across is bearer, so someone who is fetching something or bearing something. And if you are more naked, you are bearer, B-A-R-E-R, and reportedly is the homophone indicator. So that just leaves us with 15 down, the last clue. So learner, driver, say, with small limbs. So what could we have going on here? Okay, so I think we do have L for learner, or learner driver, and say could just be e.g. So e.g. for example, e.g. with small, S for small, and that gives us legs, which are limbs. So the only one that I wasn't sure about here was 5 down. Let's take another look at that. Band, before musical, it's hard work. So why could elbow be band? Okay, so I just paused, had a bit of a think about this. It doesn't jump out at me, so I'm going to guess. I'm going to take a punt that there is a band called Elbow. So let's just quickly do a bit of a lookup of. Okay, quick Google, and we do have Elbow as a rock band, so that's the answer to 5 down. So nice, quick start to the week. Thanks, Tramp. This is good fun. I'll probably move on to the Cryptic next. Again, you can find some information on mechanics on the website I'm building. You can find the extension I'm using on the web, the Chrome Web Store, and see you next time.